on camera.
So, tell me what happened last time.
Give me a second here. All right. Let me get my notebook. So, last session, we saw it with the sisters, waking up, and they got breakfast from Kashar. And listen, Kashar did fucking punk Hannah again. It was pretty funny. Well, I think he also gave Emily the bleeding out salad, which is, listen, once again, Cassandra getting the winning move of just ordering a normal a meal and then just eating it. Gareth then came to talk to us and see us off, and he did tell us a bit about. Apparently, Kashar is not as bad as like the fairies. Well, I don't know what the fuck he means about that, but listen, I'll look at the camera. Listen, Kushim teleported us and Hestia to a different world, and we have to stop a man from becoming a god. The world is aesthetically medieval, but it looks a lot more advanced than that, as Emily was able to determine. Cass was able to steal some clothing for the group, and we did get denied entry into the city, and we ended up going to the refugee camp, where we did see the target with a group of miserable-looking people. And Hannah went up to talk to them, and yes, he is apparently terrified of their leader, who is a rapist. Yeah, yes, as if it turns out, yes, him and the others are actively mind-fucked by this person. We decided, we debate about how to help these people, and then Cinder appeared to offer us a deal. If we, because, if this abusive leader actually dies, the world kind of ends, but, listen, we did offer a chance to, remove the people protecting this leader, and all we had to do was, get Damien to agree to extend his, work full-time for the Collector for the duration of his, the time he's supposed to be there, instead of just doing the part-time shit. At that point, Elminster, after that, showed up to tell us that, listen, the world sucks, but also, if we kill the gods, the world will suck even more. So please don't do that. And yeah, after that, we kind of, Cinder came to talk to us, and we talked about, how about the deal, how fucked the world is. And listen, she agreed to bring Damien, and Damien was brought to talk with us. It was a pretty somber conversation, and listen, ultimately, yeah, we did agree to the deal with Cinder, but he did make us promise to keep tabs on the log to make sure he stays okay, to make sure things do stay okay in his absence. And listen, after Damien did agree to the deal, the sisters had a debate about how we should view the world. On the fact that, yeah, apparently the multiverse does just suck, and the only way to make it better is, in fact, to be the one that makes the hard choices, makes the sacrifices. And if you don't make the sacrifices, somebody else will, and they might not make the choice you want to make. But there was a fight outside between Time Lords, and one wanted to kill us, and one was Hestia's boss, and ultimately we did get summoned back as Kashim told us we passed, but our mind was wiped of the Time Lord shenanigans. We don't remember that. I think that's where we ended.
Yeah, as you've returned, and you are now, in fact, acolytes in the Tower of Magic. Now, make your way back. You won't no longer go to the Initiate Tower. You'll be directed across the courtyard to the tower for literally everyone else. Not sure if there's any conversations or anything you want to do.
No, my mind is blank.
Yeah, listen, Cassandra will say. So, I know theoretically the subjects are infinite, but anything you guys are thinking of?
I'll be honest, I was hoping I'd hear about something and, be like, ah, yeah, that's the one. I don't think I've learned anything since coming here.
Honestly, I think for the first day we should first organize like what we first study. Yeah, because honestly, because I don't think there's a she did not give us a curriculum, so I don't know. What if we go to the library first and see what?
I don't think there is a curriculum here. I think like
Yeah, if you got to study on your own.
people teach things, and like I think I don't know. Like I guess we'll find out.
Well, technically, he did assign you Gareth for extra questions.
The guy who also just got here.
Yes, because he pissed him off.
We'll figure it out together.
But yeah, listen, listen. If you want, you can meet. After you get some rest, recover a bit. I'm not sure if you have any grit or stuff like that. Any conditions?
No, I'm all good.
No, I
Yeah,
don't think
listen,
so.
you'll be able to like rest and recover as this time at each of your the way well, this tower is much more crowded, as you can imagine. There's way more people here than the Initiate Tower, as you all have individual rooms, although the spatial dimensions of this place don't seem to like the outside doesn't match the inside. There's some weird like magic probably happening here. But you do have like fully fledged rooms equipped, the equivalent of I would say 3-star modern hotel. You have a bed, you have some desks, you have like your own personal bathroom. They clean the rooms once a week. So it's decent accommodation. Unfortunately, though, the kitchen, cantina, is within the Initiate's tower.
I was gonna say, please tell me my boy Kashara is still cooking.
Unfortunately, everyone eats at the same cantina. They've been wanting to they made that rule so that the initiates don't feel like sort of excluded, and it promotes sort of this kind of like socialization between like the different groups of like ranks of mages at the tower. So yes,
No way that one
from me.
fucking cat is cooking for everybody.
You'll get no complaint from me. I think not only does it make a good centralization of resources, but it also does promote cross group collaboration. Initiates can always ask acolytes for advice.
Yeah. Well, you don't know what kind of team he has behind him, but he is at the front desk, slicing and dicing, always looking happy. You know what they say: you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And by God, does he love this job?
He's an artisan.
But yeah, no. You'll get up the following day, but you will find this time a note, kind of sort of stuck to each of your doors, informing you that you are summoned in the tower of, well, it wouldn't be the tower of the Archmage. There would be God, what would they call this? You would be summoned to the main council, which is sort of in the building that you initially walked in to register. That seems to act as sort of administration type building, where most of sort of the paperwork, the files, people who work here are done. The libraries are sort of kept in like a different tower. But with that exception, a lot of tutors, especially a lot of magisters, do have their offices here. So this place houses a lot of things. But the Council of the Archmages are, in fact, at the top. So unless there's something else you'd like to do, I presume you would attend that invitation.
Yeah, Cassandra will.
Yeah. I don't know what else to do, so yeah.
As you'll walk through, you'll find you'll ask for directions, and they will point you to this massive sort of oval-shaped platform that once you step on it, it will begin to levitate and ascend you much quicker than going by staircases. As well, there's many floors to this
Good they have
colossal
elevators.
yes, to this colossal titan of a structure. As you reach the sort of the higher levels, the floors themselves sort of kind of like part way, allowing you to pass through unobstructed. As eventually it stops at one of the floors and it sort of like merges with the rest of the floor. And you will see this sort of cloaked figure looking at all of you as she speaks. Arrived. Good. Follow me.
Yeah, lead the way.
She'll turn around and follow her. She's gonna lead you into a decently sized office. There's plenty of shelves and stacks of paper that are neatly organized, as she will take a seat at her desk and will gesture for the 3 chairs in front.
Yeah, Cassandra will take a seat.
My name is Keith, one of the Archmages. First of all, I would like to congratulate you on succeeding on your admission test. I heard it was unconventional.
Yeah, it was that's what I expected personally.
Well, before we proceed, I will ask you to please tell me, give Mr. Kushim your honest thoughts. Well, give me your honest thoughts about Mr. Kushim.
I mean, as Cassandra say, as much as I can, like, I guess, like, say about man after just like 2 conversations, he seems to know what he's doing, but he certainly doesn't mince the words. Kind of a asshole.
He did seem to zero in on me for some reason. I don't know what exactly I said that upset him.
You may be less polite if you feel this man has bullied you, I suppose, in any shape or form.
Cassandra just looks at Hannah.
Would you use the term bullied, I guess?
How would you describe if somebody used their superior position, knowledge, and presumably power to intimidate, berate, or belittle someone?
Well, when you do put it that way, guess so.
He'll sort of nod, says, "It is this is what I expected, I suppose, and although I had hoped for a better attitude."
Is that normal? Is that
She shakes
usual?
her
Is
head.
Shake her head.
Oh, okay.
Well, I suppose I don't want to paint a different picture of this place. Each Archmage gets quite a lot of leniency on how they operate within their sphere of influence at the tower. All of us, all 9, are the governing body in both legislature and executive power. So it does depend on which magister you interact with, or which tutor you interact with. If you spend enough time here, you will start noticing certain tower politics. They are unfortunately a fact of life even here at this sacred institution.
Yeah, people are assholes everywhere. That seems to be a thing I'm learning about the multiverse.
Right, so, but question is, well, you are new here, so I would like to hear first impressions. Was there anything else that bothered you, or you found unpleasant, or you hoped to, well, it would have been done better?
I do want to ask about the kitchen cook person.
Ah, yes. Akushim's friend. Circle politics once again.
It's I see. Yeah, I kind of figured. Gareth already mentioned something about him having many friends. Is he truly the only cook in the school?
There is an entire team behind him, I assure you. That it's not just, he's just merely the face. And, well, he is in charge of the cantina.
Yeah, sadly the team does not matter if he is the one that decides how the dishes get presented.
She nods. Alas, no other archmage is yet willing to spend the amount of capital, power, and I have no idea how many connections I would have to leverage just to have the cook changed. You will find another thing about the multiverse. Not only is it filled with assholes, but more importantly, it is filled with weirdos.
Yeah, this place is definitely more chaotic than I expected.
There's an unfortunate consequence of being the most premier magical institution within the multiverse. A certain amount of chaos and tolerance have to be accepted if this place is to continue to operate as our founder intended.
Yeah, you gotta accommodate quite a diverse range of species.
But other than Shim's nonsense, I hope you are accommodating fine. I know this place can be a bit disorienting and intimidating in the beginning.
I at least kind of figured out navigation. It's kind of weird how you're guided towards your goal, but just on my word, we don't have much magic. It's not used to this degree of advanced stuff.
She nods. And I will ask another question. What is your objective here? What do you three wish to learn? I am well aware of your connection with Mr. Damien Cross?
I mean, I don't know about my sisters. They might want to learn something different than I do, but I think I want to learn like more practical applications of magic. So I can help my friends out when we get back home.
I definitely agree with that. Personally, less interested in like theory, more in doing.
Cannot do without knowing what you're doing, but you also can't stop at just understanding and thinking about things. But I won't bother you with the lesson right now. What about you? I'll turn to you, Emily.
Well, just as they said, I want to learn so I can better help out Damien and my other friends. But for that, first I need to figure out where my strengths and unique aptitudes lies and how I best apply them. As the problem is, it's a lot of knowledge to select from. I'm not even sure where to start in the end. As I think even like I don't think there's a base. I'm not sure if there's like a basic section. It's well again, infinite knowledge or near infinite knowledge.
Unfortunately, it is very hard to define basic. I would then recommend, it seems two of you are more interested in practical applications of magic, and well, you are looking to start somewhere, so maybe you three should follow a specific type of training regiment. I already know someone who can teach you. Certainly you remember Mordred.
Remember who? Can you repeat?
Mordred. He's the one that was initially sent.
Do you mean Ed?
Ed?
She'll kind of like she like close her eyes as she like takes in a very annoyed sigh. Yes, pardon me. Yes, Ed.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see him again. We didn't get to see him again before we left for the tower.
Then I will inform him of your presence here. He should get in touch with you soon. You'll be able to ask more questions.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks. Yeah.
If there's any other questions.
Nothing that comes to mind. I think we can talk to Ed. I think about specific question regarding magical theory.
You'll soon learn that, well, not exactly infinite, but it can certainly feel like it. You're dismissed, and looks at you, Hannah. If the Archmage bothers you, feel free to make an official report. I assure you, it won't be ignored.
That's a great reassurance. Thank you. I will definitely think about it.
And, well, you stay here long enough, maybe one day you'll decide to get into the circle politics as well. You'll be able to change the cook.
Yeah, I don't think we'll stay here. We plan to return to our world and help out there.
Considering your situation back home, I wish you all the good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nods.
Talk to you later.
Then you'll take your leave. Get out of her office. I'm not sure if there's any conversations on the way back down.
So I
listen,
shouldn't
Zach-
report
No.
the Archmage, right?
I mean, do you want to get involved in like politics of a place we're not going to actually stick around in?
No.
And I think that's up to you then.
Listen, as long as he doesn't bother you, it's fine. Apparently, Kshar sadly movable.
Also, Ed, she called Ed Mordred. Emily, I swear I heard this.
Our Furian mythos, yes.
I swear I asked if he was Mordred at some point, and you told me no, correct?
Well, listen, Jill.
A liar.
At the time, he wasn't Mordred, but he's Mordred now. You simply changed him up.
I am in fact, Jill. I am in fact the snake.
I can't believe you've done this.
Now,
The
you know,
snake and the liar.
the snake, you know, Snake Grunt. The snake gave wisdom. You tell lies.
He's the guard who always tells lies.
But yeah, as Emily will say, yeah, I'm not sure about his origins. I'm not sure how it might just be coincidence.
I mean, he mentioned like multiverse shit like tends to like fucking echo, right?
Yeah, but yeah, so I'm not sure how accurate the echoes are.
Like Troy's basically Captain America, but literally the Captain America that we like, you know, have in the comics.
I mean, didn't Ed also tell us about Merlin?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, he mentioned his dad was Merlin, so I guess like is Merlin's like son in the Arthurian mythos? Is she like Emily?
The problem is still. Luckily, I think the story discounts some of the bad versions, which include like the incestuous relations with Arthur. But I guess so. Yeah. Again, there's a few versions, but if Merlin's his father, yeah, I guess he's Merlin and Morgan. I suppose I don't know. To give a bit of a guess.
I mean, we'll just be able to ask him.
Yeah, we just ask him. Yeah. No, I don't. All right, try to find him.
I was about to ask, yeah, how do we even find him in this place?
I think he'll find us. Like she's gonna tell him about us, and I imagine it's gonna be a lot easier for him to find us than us to find him.
Yes, I think for now we should show it at our rooms. As remember, this thing has like guided magical guidance towards locations. But I'm not sure towards people.
Well, listen, you can try it. You can think about it and see if it.
You know what? Actually, Emily will experiment about that.
What happens if we think about different goals and walk together?
Well, you might get like split apart, so be careful about it.
Yes, Emily will ask. So, do you want to find them? Want to try to find them on our own, or do you want to just wait at the rooms for
I
now?
mean, we can try. Like at the end of the day, like we can always just think of our rooms if we get lost, right?
Yeah. I think it's good to learn to navigate this place.
Yeah. If we can figure out how to find him if we need him.
Listen, you just gotta follow your gut instinct and think about him and focus on him. At least that's how I found. That's how you found the cantina. You thought about the cantina, and it led you here. To its cantina.
Are you gonna think about Ed?
Yeah.
At least, yeah.
Yeah, give me a stunt roll.
A stunt roll.
Mm-hmm.
All of us or just one?
No, all of you. You're all on the
Grunt
platform going down.
Oh,
I will spend adrenaline to use outsmart here. Use my big brain. My big brain is.
Listen, as Emily, you think about them, and then you realize, wait a minute, you are on a moving platform as it shifts direction, and you manage to like kind of like hold on to it as it will like just shift, and the momentum, unfortunately, does make you tumble a bit. As Cassandra, you just like slip and fall off as you will just see Cassandra just fall down as you like suddenly like move in a different direction.
Stop? How do we stop?
Hello, help! Can anyone
Listen, yeah, you can shout around. As Sandra, you are in fact falling down for like a few seconds. As I'll let you choose what condition you feel like you're feeling right now, other than hurt.
Well, Grunt, if you could add like the nervous condition or scared, like something like that.
Yes.
I only have hurt and drunk, and I don't think I can feel drunk right now.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
you drink the air booze?
It's like Willy Wonka.
You fucking get drunk off the fucking chemical exhaust.
Then, as you're falling down, for example, you scream, trying to get people's attention. And there are people who notice this, and there's a bit of a panic. As in your fear, you don't realize as you slow down, and your fall turns into this like slide as it like starts spiraling down, slowing your descent. As eventually sort of like reaches a different platform, as Gareth just kind of like looks at you. That was I suppose you took the fast way down, huh?
Yeah, I guess I did. This like place has like things in place if people fall off, right? I wouldn't have died, right?
I kept telling them this feels like a lawsuit happening. They said there are no lawsuits in space.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I'm not sure if he was joking or not. These people have a very dry sense of humor. It's almost like they're British.
Thanks. Thank you.
What are you gonna do, Jill? Do them? It's like, yeah. He'll say, I recommend teleportation as a first spell or something to allow you to move around quickly, more safely. I don't think they're gonna install guardrails anytime soon on these things. You are in fact just floating on a magical platform that I think he's making right now.
Well, I asked one of the Archmages about the practical side of magic, and yeah, the spell that lets me not die sounds pretty fucking practical.
So kind of like nod, as I'll say, "Oh, where are your sisters? Need a lift?"
Yeah, we're going to go find it's a tutor we knew back before we came to the tower. His name's Ed Demore.
No fucking way.
Yeah, Mordred. Yeah. The Archmage told us.
Wait, no. I'm just. I know the guy. No, I know. I've known the guy. I've met the guy already. It's the guy I wanted to prank. Listen, another time. You see, like the platform is like floating up with you do. As listen, Hannah, Emily, you will see their sister is in fact safe, and they are like making their way where you're at.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God! All right. Let's not experiment with the fucking teleport. I'm so sorry for proposing that.
Yeah, we didn't exactly know that it would King Lurch like.
as the other two will kind of like get up where you on the balcony you're sort of like now standing on, that like leads deeper into the tower. Gareth will say, "You don't know how to like fly or like teleport or like something."
Yes, I know.
No.
Teleporter.
Could learn that. Very useful.
Are you okay, Cassie?
Yeah. No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
All right. Note to all of us. Let's not do that again.
Or at least hold on tight.
So I didn't realize I was hanging out with a bunch of big hotshot students.
What?
I was just told you're gonna go get taught by. I'm pretty sure he's like the child of two of the archmages.
Yeah, he mentioned that. Listen, he kind of came to our world. We kind of already know him.
Well, listen. Hopefully, the Merlin of this place is nicer than the Merlin who taught me shit.
Was he not nice?
I think he's nice, but then again, I'm also kind of an asshole. So my viewpoint is my viewpoint.
It sounded like
I
Ed
mean-
had a complicated relationship with his dad.
Ed said other people think he's an asshole, but he doesn't. So,
Oof.
eh.
That could be very bad or lukewarm.
Hard to say. Now that I'm seeing this place, it could be anything.
Also, did you just like? I didn't want to ask, but how did your like exam go? Was everything okay?
It was not what I expected.
Okay, so yeah, it went all right. We were meant to stop a guy from becoming a god, and we did that by
Getting rid of a whole pantheon of gods.
Okay, yeah. We kind of made a deal to get rid of a bunch of assholes because, yeah, it's a long story. Do you want to hear all of it, or do you just want to hear the like abridged version?
I'll kind of like walk with you down the hallway. Tell him a bit about what happened.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was not the normal testing procedure. I think that had very little to do with magic.
This is why Kushim was like cackling to himself, like after you left at the kitchen.
He was, of course, he was.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it was definitely a test. Like, if we killed the guy, it would have like killed a whole bunch of innocent people because he like had some sort of like, I don't know, bomb in his fucking chest or something. But
Yeah, we were supposed to have our magic tested, and apparently the answer was to do nothing.
Well, actually, we found the second answer.
We did find the third option, however, I don't
But
think
yes,
that was intended.
Yes, the choice was either to potentially either kill a bunch of people, not only kill a bunch of people, but also in fact doom that entire world, or do nothing and let assholes.
Well,
rule over
apparently,
it. Luckily-
listen, whatever you did, it definitely made some waves. Because, like, I remember, like, shortly after you came back, they were, like, calling a meeting and, like, there were, like, a lot of, like, weird rumors. So I
Listen,
guess now it explains that you actually, like, fucked up the gods of an entire fucking universe.
I mean, yeah, we did have to make a. I mean, it's not the. I mean, listen, it's not the like that. We had like. Do you know what the collector is?
No, someone who collects things, I assume.
Yeah, listen, it's not the first time we made a deal with her. Like, when we got like fucking teleported away from our homes, we ended up making a deal with her to get back. We had a second deal with her to I don't know what she did, but like apparently did just get rid of all the gods like that.
Well, definitely seem to panic people around here.
There weren't any people from there studying here, right? Because they kind of don't have magic there now.
Well, to my knowledge, only people who have like what did they call it, like innate power source or something, can like
Primal
study.
power. primal magic.
So unless you can like do spells on your own without being assisted by gods, I don't think they would have let them in.
Okay, so what kind of rumors were people saying then?
Well, listen, I heard like some people, again, they were gossiping about like some sort of cataclysm. They were saying, I suppose that they weren't like naming the collector. They were just saying she came by, she took a hold. So I guess this probably is the collector one. I wonder, like, whoever she is, it sounds like they're afraid of her, but really it's her underlings.
That may be a good fear to have, but again,
I'm gonna be honest. Like, Collector seems to be a really powerful person who can do a lot in the multiverse. Said we had to deal with her or her agents like twice now, and I mean,
And here's the thing with like she puts people in like boxes. I don't.
again, I think she's not a good person, but she seems to me like a businesswoman who respects her deals.
Yeah, that's my vibe I got off of her. Like, yeah, like if she makes a deal with you, she's not gonna like break it. But like, yeah, no, they kind of just seem like an asshole, another asshole. But like, an asshole who's not gonna like fuck me over for fun. It seems like a step up.
And you can
consider most of the assholes I've met so far will just like seemingly fuck me over for no reason.
At least her resources can be used for good, because she's just a merchant. In exchange, it's just to find something else in exchange. Unlike many other assholes who, in fact, apparently just exist to be evil or to maintain rape cults.
Asha was wild. I'll be honest,
Yeah,
not the worst thing I've heard though, but it's pretty up there. It's pretty up there.
I'm not surprised that rape cult's not the unique thing to that one.
Yeah, ours were they're usually done on like a larger scale. This one felt very like personal, very like small. I guess everyone has to start somewhere.
Right, I'm ignoring that, and I have a question. If we made a deal with someone called the Collector to get rid of it, like an entire group of gods, what did she do with them?
Darthul kind of shrug says, well, I hear she like collects unique, interesting, or rare things, dying species, important individuals, special objects. I don't know, were these the gods like important, rare, or interesting?
I have no idea.
They were assholes.
They sounded like assholes who had power and immediately started abusing people below them. So sounds pretty common to me, actually.
I guess I don't know. She sounds like an evil bitch, so probably it's like something like evil, right?
Yeah, like I said, I'm not under any pretenses that like the Collector's a nice person, but in the 2 times I've had to deal with her or her agents, like it worked out. So I don't know.
He'll nod and he'll say, listen, always make deals with assholes. Always count on their honesty.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of the assumption I'm going with in the future with people with like the Collector is like, if she can get what she wants from me by just making a deal, that sounds easier than just like sending like an agent to try to fight me, because theoretically the agent might die.
Plus, travel is very rare, and so it's a bit dumb to waste agents like that.
You'll kind of like stop as you all like subconsciously that just realize this is the door to Ed's office.
That's weird. Bless you.
Merci.
All right, let's go pay him a visit.
He'll kind of like say, "Well, see you around, kids. Yeah, I suppose I am coming to understand that well, my magic seems to be abnormally strong. So if you ever need like sparring partners or like someone to like test out weird, cool hypotheses, I'll probably be sticking around here for like a little bit before I get bored and wander off."
All right, then. See you around then.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't plan to stick. I plan to learn a bit here. Then I'm gonna leave that. Listen, if you ever want to see what a Nexus world is like, I'm gonna
You
be
can
honest.
always use people that are, you know, our friends and can help out a little bit.
Listen, once I figure out how this like Rift navigation shit works, I'll just be able to like actually just fucking surf across the multiverse. I'll be that kind of cool. So I'll see you around.
See you around.
Take his leave. Yeah, if as you can go knock at the door. Nothing else.
Yeah.
And as it will open on its own as you walk in, and you will see sort of Ed just staring at some paper before he looks up, looking a bit surprised. Hey, I'll be damned. Look who's here.
Hello, we're not
Hey, Ed.
interrupting, are we?
Hey, Mordred.
Oh God, she told you.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not the child of incest.
All right, listen, I kind of figured it out because your dad was not Arthur, and and I don't know any story of incest with Merlin.
We weren't
were
gonna
like,
lead with that.
Emily's gonna like. Tanzer's gonna look at Emily. What the fuck is the Arthurian mythos about? What the fuck?
There's a reason why I use a pseudonym. I've been to several worlds where I was attacked immediately.
The Arthurian mythos is not that unified. That's sort of wild shit. It can literally be anything. Yeah, it's a variant of the story.
I'm usually apparently the bad guy for some reason. So
Yeah, that's why I kind of discarded the mythos, to be honest, because you don't seem like a bad guy to me.
But just because of who your parents are?
well, even those change apparently depending on certain timelines and shit. That's why I said I'm not the child of incest.
Listen, we're not going to bring that up, and I already figured out that you weren't. Huh?
Yeah, no, I am in fact Mordred, and well, I suppose Arthur is my cousin.
Just like a wizard, or she's just a random king?
Oh,
A
that
random king.
he is leader of a multiversal knighthood called the Knights of the Holy Grail. That fight.
Oh my god, is the Holy Grail real?
Yeah, it's actually a very, very powerful artifact that does weird stuff. Seemingly is sort of sentient. It's a big
All right.
rabbit hole.
Cool.
That's okay. Let's leave that rabbit hole aside for a more pertinent rabbit hole. So.
Yeah, I heard the news. Congratulations. I did hear that your test was somewhat weird.
Yes, we did. I think we did. I'm gonna be honest.
Yes. Got sent to a shithole where apparently the gods empower rapists.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm proud of our test. I think I'm not sure how many acolytes have a kill count of 1,000 gods.
Yeah, does everybody know about what we did?
So first of all, I did check. Even there's no, well, maybe some of them were dissipated, but they all been turned into mortals. They lost their,
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, they're all just like wandering about now.
That's pretty hilarious and funny.
This is the collector, so I kind of expected that one.
Weird.
I thought you would send like a bunch of guys to beat them up personally.
No, she just sent a bunch of guys to make people forget the gods exist, so the gods lost the power of their worshippers, which was the binding contract keeping them in power, actually.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Yes. Which is why everyone is freaking out. Because the collector went to a timeline and nuked it. What did you offer her?
Okay, so this requires a bit more. When we originally got teleported to a place where apparently, like, the world ended, a bunch of vampires took over. To get back, we had to make a deal with the collector. Now, I don't know. I gave her some like hourglass thing I found that got us home.
Okay.
And she also offered that to keep Simon away and his goons away from our world, our universe. Originally, the contract she wanted us to sign with the Dark Tower to sign was an exclusivity contract that Damien negotiated it down to. It's just Damien working for her, effectively part time, for like 10 years.
Still nod.
Now, Damien, we asked Damien this, and he agreed to do it. Damien's working for her full time for like 10 years.
She nuked the timeline just for that.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess if it's that easy for her to do, then like she didn't actually. Like, I guess if it's just that easy for her to do.
Shakes his head. I mean, it's not like beyond her capabilities, but I doubt it was that easy. Just God, this is why a lot of people are freaking out. She is known to have very wide web of schemes that spans quite large areas of the multiverse, and well, she's been around for a while, let's just say. Not all of those schemes pay off at the same time. Rumor has it she's been around for well, at least several thousands of years. Be very careful.
Yeah, like I told you, I'm not under any illusion she's a good person.
Where exactly did we send Damien off to then?
She has she does have a, let's just call it a headquarters. She calls it a sanctuary. It's like a you guys know what a space station is?
Yeah.
All right, it's like a very, very big space station, but with like weird advanced magic and tech and God knows what else inside. And again, the reason I'm telling you to like be vigilant is that her scheme may not be like relevant in 10, 50. It might just be like she might be thinking like what's gonna happen in a century, right? Like, or 1,000 years, who knows?
Cassandra will give a nada.
I know Damien studied under the Archmage. And maybe she's looking for a connection there, but that just feels very mundane.
She was really only interested in Damien. Like, offering anyone else from the Dark Tower is just an automatic no.
I'm pretty sure she wants, I think, to use Damien as an end on our world, or like, I guess the Archmage. I think those are my best guesses, I think. I think she's playing politics in the long term.
You should keep that, I suppose, in the back of your minds. Why him and nobody else? Why it was so important that it was him? Nothing is random with this woman.
I mean, Damien's all been the one that's sort of taken the Dark Tower's like diplomatic role like the most seriously. Going to different places, talking to people. I mean, I don't know how far he's like gone out. If he's just been talking to people in the Tower of Magic or to others, but
He has,
yeah,
through the Archmage, managed to make some good impressions here and there. Nothing overwhelming, but quite impressive for his age.
I mean,
Maybe it's just an
Can summon
investment.
creatures.
in that case, you
and-
get an in on a Nexus world. You get an in on a magical institution right as it's starting, and you have somebody who has a direct connection to an Archmage. Like
Yeah.
getting that from one person, it's like
It's a good investment like for long, especially like long term, because we live for a while.
I'll nod. That sounds about right. Listen, as long as he keeps his wits about him, 10 years ain't that much in the grand scheme of things.
like I said, he definitely like knew what he was signing up for. He didn't just do it on a lock just because we wanted to help some people.
Yeah, we did all talking. Yeah, we were well aware not to trust her.
At the very least, I'll be honest, I read some reports on the timeline you altered. And you ran a few predictions on it. There's a good chance it will end up for the better long term. About 87% chance.
So that's pretty good. Maybe maybe once I finish up my schooling and I go back home, maybe I'll stop by. I can check out the multiverse after all and keep an eye checking out myself.
Will nod. Speaking of, I was told I'm gonna be your mentor for the time being, teaching you, more forms of magic. I'll be honest, can't think of a better place than here.
I mean, yeah, that's the most. I think I'm not sure how many other multiversal magic schools there are.
There's a few, but none as big or prominent as this one.
No, again, the petty politics. So I still can't believe there's only a single cook, and
Still kind of like laugh a bit at that and be like, "Oh, you don't like your screaming tomatoes at you?"
Oh, so everybody gets those?
I
All of my food's been fine so far.
Yeah, what did you do?
Do
Like,
not-
what deal did you
do
make?
not ask for French fries. He will fry
I
the
kind of
French.
figured he'll. Yeah, I was about to say,
As Cassandra will say, will he just like fry the French? What do you mean by that?
Yes.
I think he's gonna fry humans and gonna serve you like a human on the stick, I assume.
I'm not joking. I had to stop him as he was putting the Frenchman in the pot.
I assume if you order Caesar salad, I assume he will put like a. You will try.
I already made that joke.
Weirdly inconsistent, I'll say this.
Let's now say this though, Emily. No, fuck it. That's my name. It's me.
You're having an existential crisis right now. An identity crisis.
Yes. So I think meat is a good bet because my first day the meat was a bit weird, but it was fine.
How weird are we talking?
Okay,
I don't know normally, but like I only found out my meat was sentient because Gareth told me.
luckily, and I don't
Gareth
think.
hadn't told me, I literally would just not know.
Now I'm not sure if it was human meat, but I did order pig meat, so I doubt it was human meat, and he's very literal.
Yeah, she ordered a hot dog, and originally it was going to be a dog.
Then I specified it's a cutout from a pig meat that is kind of rolled in like a.
Probably human. Not gonna sugarcoat it. Probably human, but probably from like a human he disliked. You would be
I mean,
surprised. That guy has some weird principles about him.
So is there a spell where I could just not eat?
No, but can try to change him, I suppose. I also heard some people befriended him, and I don't know how they did that, but they're like getting preferential treatment as well. So you can swing that too as well. That's an option, I guess.
Both of those sound like a lot of work.
Yes. Or well, I suppose smuggle in your own food.
It's not allowed to. Smuggle
You
your
can
own
get away
food.
from it.
I have a feeling with the amount of pull his friends have, which apparently includes an archmage, if you bring in your own food, like I think like,
I don't,
Rule
bring
number
it-
one about this tower: you can get away with it. It's legal. Which, well, as you can imagine, causes a lot of problems. So you should be careful. This is not a safe place by any means.
my sister almost fell off a platform.
Well, she did fall off a platform.
no, almost about it. I did fall off.
Yeah, the platforms are more gentle in the Initiates and Acolytes tower. Here they're more aggressive.
You think?
Why? What's the benefit of that?
Courtesy of one of the archmages. One you're
This
very
is my
familiar
faculty.
with.
3 guesses.
Oh my god, it's Kushi.
You know, it's
Post the meme, Mac.
He argued that they should be moving faster so they can get people to the destination quicker. And that people shouldn't be, that's not going to be a problem if they switch directions abruptly because people are not indecisive. This I'll tell you right now, this archmage is using a lot of his political power to do a lot of nonsense to just annoy people. Other archmages use their powers to venture in-
because you know a bit more. So if I fell off, like there was like a thing to catch me at the bottom, right? I wouldn't have died, right?
Maybe somebody
Like that's
would have
not
been able
annoying.
to.
That's killing me. That's dying.
The problem is a lot of people here have ways against that. So for the rest of us, it is just annoying. For you, it is legitimately dangerous. And again, problem is when you're an archmage, you have certain amounts of options and levers you can pull on. And most of them, they use that to dictate the general sort of trends and maybe which area of the multiverse to expand into, delegates, magical research, budget allocation. Sheem just kind of, well, you've seen it on what he spends those, what he focuses on.
Alright, I got a small petition. I think teleport spells are very important. Or a flight spell, alternatively.
Teleportation will serve you better. Robust.
I mean, I already know, but I think I recommend that thing for my sisters on the curriculum.
Unfortunately, unless someone decides to pick a fight with Kushima around here, I don't think there's gonna be changes anytime soon.
Yeah, she mentioned that it's not worth fighting over small stuff like that or waste resources.
What if he picks a fight with me?
Who?
With me.
Yeah, I don't know why he like hated Emily immediately. Like not Emily, Hannah immediately.
Well, I wasn't gonna
I don't know
say
if he
it.
actually hated her. I don't know if he actually hated her. I don't know if he hated her or if he immediately indicated that like noticed like Hannah is the easiest to like bully.
He'll kind of like smirk a bit, say, Well, Hannah, when I asked everyone if they drank, if they want alcohol, you were the only one in the room to say no. You're kids. You remember that?
I don't know if I said I've never drank alcohol.
You said in response to the question of if we drank alcohol or not, you said, and I quote, "We're kids."
Yeah, again, I was possessed by some like extraplanar entity.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know what's so hard to understand about it.
Is this a bit? Are you doing a joke?
Listen, Hannah. I'm sorry. I know you didn't drink. Even I know when Dad gave out the whiskey bottle, you rejected it.
I'm allowed to say no to drinking and still have.
I'm just saying,
alcohol
Kushim
before.
has good intuition, and if he picked up on that, I don't have very good intuition, but he does, and if he picked up on that, well, or maybe it was just bad luck.
This is why I was friends with the mean girls back in school.
Well, I think Kushiba is the main girl here.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to, I don't know, do that again. There's the cook and there's the teacher, apparently.
My
I
question.
don't think the same tactics are going to work here.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, it's still a school, still functions by similar principles. It's just that the scale and well, risk are disproportionate. You'll never have the school shoot back. They'll like fucking legislate the guns.
I know. I'm talking about real life. Real life
Ah.
American schools give this institution a run for its money.
No, I think the Tower of Magic has like a school shooter culture, like the Blackwell.
We can introduce it if not.
It's true. Blackwell was
Blackwell
here. And Zane too.
Now, Blackwell only killed one guy.
Zane also almost killed a guy.
I think Zane was also here.
He didn't kill anyone though. So
Very unsuccessful school shooter.
You know what? Yeah, I'll become a defense lawyer, Grunt. I'll claim that, and I'll defend my fucking kind of court of law. Like, did anyone die, Your Honor?
I pointed a gun at him, but like it's fine. He's fine.
Your Honor, my client is fucking years out of shit. He couldn't hit a block out of bar. No one was in danger. Your Honor, did anyone even go to the hospital? No. Like, come on, dude, come on.
But yeah, no. Ed will bring up the real question is how long do you want to stay? Because I know time here and time back home are kind of wonky. Not to mention the travel time between the places.
Yeah, we'd like to get back as soon as possible, I think. Once learning.
Sandra will say, I kind of want to, like, I don't know exactly, like, what number to put. Like, I want to cut the difference between, like I want to get home, like, kind of quick, but I do want to, like, because I don't know if I'm going to come back here at all. So I do kind of want to learn a few things so I'm not just, like...
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to be able to help everyone, like, back home.
I'll be honest, I think give me a second to calculate.
He's breaking out
He has actual algorithms. He has formulas.
No, I don't think Grunt uses it. Listen, Grunt uses ChatGPT for one game only. I think in everything he breaks out an actual abacus.
He'll say, I think you'll need at the very least 3, maybe 5 years, give or take, to depending on how much you want to learn, right? If you want to learn a couple of new spells, get familiar with this place, maybe dive into some of the more fundamental parts of magic, so you can understand things better as a whole. 3 years.
I gotta be honest. I think 5 years sounds like a bachelor's and a master's, and I'd rather return home. Actually, having no.
Listen. How about we say for now, like we'll see what we've learned in 3 years, and we'll make the decision then. Let's not like lock into 5 years right now.
Listen,
I don't see any reason to lock into 5 years right
you
now.
can always come back. Listen, I might be busy with other stuff, but there's other competent tutors around.
I mean, yeah. Listen. We'll learn a bit. We'll go visit back home. Visit our friends. And if like there's no fucking immediate disaster they need help with, you can come back. Yeah.
Sure, yeah, that's just vacations. So kind of really like semester vacations.
Sorry, what did you ask?
Now, kind of, it says we can sort of treat like semester vacations.
The school is not a school in traditional sense. Maybe it's more of a research institute with classes that you can attend. If you'll have to like find a tutor for a specific type of thing. There's many tutors for many subjects. It's to its size. Yeah. It's impossible to actually make a curriculum. Because
that's what I figured.
I was charged with teaching you 3. I have an idea of what you already know and how to like formulate some basic classes that lead into more advanced stuff down the line. And hopefully maybe if you come back for a second round, you'll be able to like pick things back up. You can create a full-on study plan for all of you.
Might be good, and hopefully by the time we get back, Tom will actually have like translated some of those fucking scrolls he has.
Okay.
Wait, you actually think he's doing that?
Well, if he's not doing, he's gonna do it when I get fucking back.
Yeah, all right. Well, me the rest of the day to begin preparing. Reach out if there's any emergency. I'll send a notice with the overview tomorrow. You should have it by noon.
All right. Well, see you then.
I'm not. This is interesting that this multiversal institution does actually have clocks, and it does seem to function on a 24-hour schedule. Very for all the like weird alien species you've seen, there's this place seems like harder for them to adjust than for you.
There's a bit of commentary there that even the extra dimensional locations use 24-hour clocks instead of 12-hour clocks.
Oh my fucking, that's true. I suppose. God damn.
A bit of commentary there.
Yes, you're correct. Oh no, my European brain.
I don't think it's only correct to use the correct clocks. I don't see nothing wrong here.
It's funny because as we will be adapting along with the aliens because these teenagers are from America, so they're using 12-hour clocks.
Emily saw phenotype of smiling upon the clock, but unfortunately.
I meant to say 12 hours. There are only like fucking grandfather clocks around here.
I can't believe Dracula was an American.
It's an aesthetic thing, Mac. He's from the Middle Ages. He never left he likes the Victorian aesthetic.
God forbid a man have a bit he enjoys.
God forbid a white boy have a little swag.
Listen, Joe, you haven't met Dracula. He does, in fact, have this. Like, he has as much swag as the Time Lord waiting to like kill his new wife. Like, will let him have.
But yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything you would like to do in this rather dangerous place, as you now found out.
It depends, Emily. Do you want to brave the library?
The problem is I don't know where to even start.
You are getting a bit hungry. It's a bit peckish.
Fuck off.
I was about to say, like, we did in fact skip breakfast to go to the Archmage. So, like, Cassandra, you will note, Cassandra fucking death grip on any fucking railing on the platform. If there's no railings at all, nothing to hold on to, she's dead fucking center.
Yeah,
she's
like there are no
You
railings.
death
that's
grip
the
on
problem.
Hannah. She's fine.
Another sheep policy decision. OSHA does not exist here.
yeah. Listen, Cassandra will just say, I don't know about you guys. I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah,
We did kind of like skip breakfast. Like I don't know what actually. It's like it's like kind of like late in the morning. So like I don't know. I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, I say let's go for it.
Listen, as despite your protests, Hannah, you
Your
will.
soul
I didn't
cried
say-
out. Your soul cried out though.
I felt
The
it.
problem is that your inner thoughts say something else, Jill.
Shim looked up on the radar and he saw a big energy spike.
Listen, they as you'll head for the kitchen, you will see the sort of mixed feeling faces of people who are already at the cantina.
The fact that the most powerful people in the fucking multiverse are here and they just put up with this shit.
Office politics, Joe. It's just
God
office.
forbid a man be a little quirky at work. I can't believe, Jill, you of all people would discriminate against a neurodivergent hire.
Wow.
As
What intolerance of the left once again.
God forbid the tolerant left when a man actually has a fucking
Does not absolve him
hyperfixation.
from sin.
listen, he'll kind of sit a bit in line, and again, he is moving extremely fast, so he can serve so many fucking people. He is serving, weirdly enough, it's literally like you step up. It takes several seconds, and he'll get you the meal. And he never seems tired. He never seems to take a break. He's always there.
I think he's great for the job. He's highly qualified. I think this talk of office politics is slander.
Listen, the cat had a dream, and Kushima was like, you know what, brother? I'll get you in. What I don't do for family. I presume you order something to eat.
Oh, Hannah's actually fasting.
What about the other
Listen, it's still close enough to listen.
Yeah, she's gonna skip breakfast. I think I was also skipping breakfast. There's no point. Like,
Cassandra will ask for. Cassandra will ask for. I think she'll just ask for I think she'll ask for. She'll ask for it's close enough to breakfast, so she'll ask for I don't know, like pancakes and eggs and bacon.
As you will see. She will smile. Presume some scrambled eggs then.
Yeah, scrambled eggs. Yeah.
So he'll try I'm not sure why he fried them, and he immediately pulls them on, and they look just very, very big. It's the fucking yellow of the egg is like the size of your fist. and the white around it proportionally larger. As you'll see some overly comically oversized slices of bacon as they like sort of like puts them around the plate.
Man's giving me the Fred Flintstone fucking dinner.
And as you see him, he will he puts on top of this, looks like a frying pan, and hands that to you. You make sure you enjoy your breakfast, young one.
Thank you. I'm going to ask. I'm a little lost with the frying pan.
You said you wanted a pancake. Begins snickering.
Cassandra's gonna actually look at it, try to take a bite out of it.
Yeah, it's chocolate cake.
That's actually pretty impressive.
Oh, no, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Someone get him on the show. Is it cake right now?
Is it the Japanese show? I can't. Kashim shot him all the greats, truly.
And so you can take your overly sized fucking late breakfast and just put it down. So it will genuinely you'll struggle a bit with like eating, and you won't be able to probably eat everything. It's just kind of like.
I'm gonna be honest. It's so much food. Can't we just share?
I mean, you can if you're brave enough.
I don't know. You guys see me? We're pretty scared to get the food before.
What?
I don't know. Max trying to fucking crib my goddamn meal now. It's like, I don't know. You're pretty scared, dude.
Also, Emily was like, "Yeah, I'm hungry. Let's go down and eat." And immediately went, "Never mind. I'm not gonna eat."
No, that's not. I didn't say that. Hold on, I didn't say that. Hold on, I didn't say that. No, just.
Listen, yeah, it is too much for Cassandra to eat. So,
Yes, it is. But the difficulty from eating comes from the fact that everything is like overly sized. The eggs, the bacon. It's like the only thing you have that's like for your size are the tableware.
Okay, so it's not like a mountain. It's not like it's not like the average American breakfast, which can feed an entire family. I thought that's
what average American are you talking to?
Well, listen,
this is about the average portion I'd expect at a Denny's.
Yeah, if we're talking about like the Waffle House All Star, I've slammed a couple of those.
That's why I said that. Like,
again, I'll remind you.
I have many fond memories. I have many fond memories of going to the Denny's after closing the McDonald's I worked at with my coworkers.
The yellow
size, yes.
The yellow part of the egg is the size of your fist. That's the reference point you can take.
About the same.
The single slice of bacon is the width of your head.
A little bigger than Denny's.
And its length, it has to be like wrapped around the entire plate several times.
The fuck?
And the plate is like Cassandra has to hold it with like both hands and like awkwardly fucking carry it to like the nearby table.
Cassandra probably just like finds a different empty table that's closer. She probably doesn't even get to the table we sat at.
Oh, there's definitely enough.
Cassandra is in fact looking at this meal like it's a math problem.
Listen, Emily will just say, she might ask like if Cassandra needs someone else to also deal with this. I do think she needs some veggies. That's Emily will just ask her.
There's more than enough to go around.
Yeah, as Emily will just ask her, can I get a salad? But this time, can you? It's the same as yesterday, but the things are already all dead.
You want dead salad?
I want you to kill it in front of me.
Really no.
Oh. Char is confused, but will acquiesce nonetheless. As yeah, you'll see him as he like grabs the like struggling fucking vegetables and begin like stabbing them in front of you. As they like scream with like this like wheezing noises in a language you don't understand before they like bleed into the fucking thing, and he like just kind of drops them as he, like chops them live. The agony and torture of the vegetables is this like the people behind are like, it's kind of, did you ask for them to be like, God. Oh no, not the tomato. Oh yeah, he'll seem like he'll like poke it and then he'll like let it just slowly bleed into the bowl before it chops some small tomatoes. Well, any seasoning with that?
No, thank you. No.
Bon appetit. Yeah, you can grab the dead salad in front of you. Take it to the well, this and listen, Sandra, you do stare at your plate, trying to figure out how the fuck do you even begin eating this. You kind of hear a voice sort of coming behind the bacon, so you kind of have to just kind of like tilt your head to the side to even be able to see who's talking to you. As you see this cat speak, it looks like you're having some well, measurement problems. Different scale?
Is this cat Kashar? Is this a different cat, man?
No, this is in fact a different. This is actually a cat.
Let's see.
It's a normal looking cat.
Oh wow.
Well, when I say normal looking, I mean like it's the size is normal. Now it is just its mouth is animated.
This cat looks like it does meth. But yeah, no. She'll say, I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably just gonna share it with my sisters. Like it is a lot. I don't want to waste any of it, but like, yeah, it's a lot.
I mean, I can make sure there's no waste if you're willing to share.
I mean, yeah, willing to share like that, yeah.
Never took you one for well, I don't remember what this one's name was. I'm pretty sure there's a god somewhere now crying about their missing cow.
Well, I'm Cassandra, and if you're talking about the stuff we did on our test, I'm gonna assume the head of a pantheon of assholes is also an asshole, so he can fucking cry about it.
The cat kind of smirk a bit, says, I think this one was the god of the sun or something, but there's a lot of gods, as you said.
I'm gonna be honest. If you're referencing something I should know, like based on like the world I'm from, you're better off asking my sister. Like I don't really know that stuff.
Well, there's many worlds out there, so who knows? My name is Pearl. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, like I said, I'm Cassandra, and nice to meet you.
Does look like you are. She looks at the salad. Does look like you're having problems fitting in here.
Yeah, I think my sisters are like dedicated to trying to find a way to outsmart like Kashar. I've realized playing into the joke is the winning move. Well, I guess that Kashar is not a joke. Like I think like for him it's actually serious, but like playing into it is the winning move.
It is much better than his last previous hyperfixation.
Was that like okay? So I heard from like a one guy. Was that like killing people?
Yeah, the cat will nod. He used to be a mass murderer dedicated to the god of death in his timeline. Or at least that's what I heard. He also did a lot of drugs. I don't think it was healthy for his mindset.
Okay, not the worst person I've heard about in the multiverse. And if he's not doing that anymore,
She will look at Emily and Hannah and say, "I could probably get you something to eat that's a bit more normal."
Hello there. This is a new friend, Cassandra.
oh yeah, this is Pearl.
Hi, Pearl. Mine's Emily.
The cat will smile, which is kind of giving you a bit weird vibe.
Let's not be racist here. There's already a big talking cat right here.
Yeah, it's just I'm saying it's creepy.
Sorry, what'd you say? Automatic feeder went off and I got clawed to death.
There's a new. You approach the table and you will see sort of your sister talking to an actual cat this time.
Oh, hello.
Hannah, like I said, this is Pearl.
And yes, her eyes are in fact glowing.
Nice to meet you, Pearl.
Nice to meet all of you. I was wondering if you need some help with your nutrition. I know it's a bit unpleasant to have to, well, tolerate other people's pranks.
It's not my favorite thing in the world.
How does what would you like to eat? And this isn't a trap.
Hannah eyes Pearl suspiciously for a second.
Yes, as Emily would say, a hamburger and some French fries. Hopefully not a French one on stick.
As much as maybe some of them deserve it, though. As you'll see, like this sort of kind of like black sphere expand on the table, and as it like retreats back, yeah, it's a fast food. You don't recognize the label. Actually, give me a second. I need to double check something. What's a
Summon
good
food?
what's a good fast food in America? That's like not like very good, but like that's not the worst either.
Jack in the Box, Wendy's.
Where I live,
Maybe
that's
Wendy's.
literally the definition of like a place like Denny's. It's like, the food's like
That's
pretty
not
good,
fast food, though.
but like it's not like a good restaurant or anything.
All the YouTubers say Wendy's burgers are good.
Wendy's burgers are pretty good too. So yeah, if you're talking about like the a hard description of fast food, like so discounting like restaurants, like Wendy's is probably the best burgers.
Yeah.
I should listen. I worked at McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Listen, I guess you would recognize it's different from how you remember it, but it's the Wendy's logo.
Well, thanks, bro.
So we can summon food?
No, I can summon food.
I mean, it depends on what kind of magic you. I assume you can learn how to summon food in this
I
place.
asked if there was a spell that would like, let me not eat, and he didn't think to mention that like summoning food is an option.
Out of character, he did say you could smuggle your own food in if you want.
Yeah,
I
he
did say
did say that.
smuggling, and I didn't. I assumed that meant non-magically.
Yeah, so somebody will ask, so do you create the food or do you just teleport it in?
I teleported in.
Ah, I see.
That's
What's
where my
the-
DoorDash order went.
What? Hannah, what's DoorDash?
Steals random orders from couriers. They're like, what the fuck?
No, just steal from like the little robots that are delivering in LA.
Listen, man, I thought that's what my fucking GoDash delivery driver was doing today. Like, man has 2 orders, drives past my house to deliver an order farther away, then drives back to my house. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Smuggling to the school, man. Secret order.
They'll kind of like, she'll look at you, Hannah, and she'll say, do you want anything?
I honestly would kill for a pizza.
She'll smile, say, Italian or New York?
New York.
Angel will cut in really quick. Be careful with the choice of words there.
Yeah, I'm aware. As soon as I said it,
Don't let Kashar hear you.
As yeah, listen, you'll again as this black sphere will materialize, and when it like shrinks back down and in its place, you'll see a large plate on which this like hot, steaming, freshly made pizza lies.
Somebody will ask, are you older here? Are you an initiate or also an acolyte?
Well, technically, I am an acolyte. That's the general rank they give pretty much everyone who's not a tutor, and magisters usually are a bit more, well, knowledgeable than me.
You
but
here
you've been
long?
here a while.
Hey,
I've been about. I don't stay too long here, but you could say that.
Also a multiversal traveler then?
I'll nod.
Kind of like a tourist friend.
You're speaking about the one who, believe he swam here.
Yes.
Yeah, swam here, proceeded to break in, and like just stuck around.
No, I'm a bit more elegant about things.
Yeah, I kind of figured that cats usually tend to... Sorry, pardon me, no offense, but cats do tend to be more elegant than...
I am in fact a cat.
Sorry, I didn't want to assume. I remember last time one of our other friends warned us against prejudice against assuming things.
So,
Such as
very
calling...
It's a very good warning. I know for a fact there is a world where there's a species of cats that would, well, cook you alive if you try to pet them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw the sentient rocks that, like, my friends told me back home told me about earlier too. So, yeah.
Those are on the...
Trying to keep an open mind.
Yes, not everything is recognizable. The rocks at the very least you can see. A lot of things here around here that you can't even see, but they're around here.
You know, as Emily would actually point out, look... sorry, first.
Do they take up like physical space still?
In a sense, yes, but they can move in 4 directions.
How do they learn from the various like teachers here? If like I mean, I guess some of the teachers can probably see them.
Oh, not. They it's on them to learn to communicate, not the other way around. You know?
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm looking around. This area seems to be... The space must be designed for human or humanoid like people. And 3 out of 8, I believe, archmages
There
are
are
human. I'm not sure.
plenty of I suppose human is a very loose term, but there are plenty of alien empires who have taken quite a lot of issue with the Tower of Magic because it feels so human-centric.
I can imagine that if you are a sentient rock, you're rather annoying and unpleasant too.
Rumors say the founder was a human, so
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
19th century,
Yeah, we.
maybe.
Yeah, that also. Yeah, of course, figure from. I'm pretty. Yeah, it will explain the weird architecture. Well, it's not too weird, but like the more like a noble and b- baroque
No,
architecture.
it's pretty weird. It's pretty weird.
Yeah, that's a.
So, don't mind me asking, like, 'cause, like, what world are you? What's your world like?
Yeah, I recognize the Wendy's. It looks a bit weird. Yeah.
Suppose I do hang on a lot of variants of Earth.
Are you from Earth or somewhere else?
That's a very complicated question.
I see. Never mind then.
Yeah, well,
Let's just say that we have some common acquaintances. And, well, given the fact that, well, you're gonna spend some time here, our mutual acquaintance sent me here in case you, well, need anything.
Who is
don't mind if I ask who that is, right?
Red skin, smiling a lot, tail, has a penchant for collections.
Oh.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, why sent you just to help us out?
Still not.
Ah, I see. Huh. Just for free? Oh, damn.
Well,
I-
nothing is for free, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure you understand how transactions work. Fine.
Yeah. Listen, I understand it. Listen, if you ever appear on our Earth, just like try to find one of us, and because I'm gonna be honest, there's been some bad situations, so the other people might shoot first, ask questions later. Try to find us first.
He'll smirk and I'll just nod. I'll say, there is something here that you could help me out with, but that's only if you want to. In exchange, I could make your stay here quite more pleasant, instead of having to deal with certain eccentric cooks and other amenities lacking.
I don't have any problem with the cook, but my sisters clearly do. So I mean, we can't agree to anything without knowing what it is.
Of course. Let's just say that the collector is not a big fan of Kushim. Sure, you've already heard about.
Yeah, she's in an exclusive club called apparently fucking everyone here.
Yes, he is not a very popular individual, which is what makes this task actually doable. We are
Okay.
planning to unseat him and replace him.
Replace him with who?
Well, still undecided, but could be me. Could be someone else, depending on who wants to pick up the role. Not sure if I will like to be stuck with all this bureaucracy, but
Just still talking hypothetically, like right now, the dog tower with Honorworld is pretty small, but there might be other people in the future. They'd also be whoever replaced them would be like amenable to.
can imagine if you've had a hand in uplifting them. People don't forget their friends, especially not in these sort of places.
So hypothetically, what would unseating him like entail?
It's not a complicated process in and of itself, but it does require, well, the next person. Well, it requires him to abdicate his position voluntarily, and it requires the next person to be voted in by a majority, 5 votes.
Well, I mean, we know one Archmage doesn't like him, and we do kind of have a teacher who's, I guess, is the son of two others. So that's 3.
A good start. Talk with them. See if they would actually be willing to back you on this.
Even though I do have a
The collector is also not a popular individual, so whoever is associated with her does also suffer from certain negative drawbacks.
even though I do have to ask, well, could she mind us kicking him out or his family? Actually, I'd still asking a question, but the question is more how much he will mind.
Something tells me that's going to be the hard part, right? Like making him voluntarily.
No, actually.
Like, you know.
That will be
What?
my
What?
job. If you can get me those 5 votes, I can make sure he will abdicate voluntarily, and I will make sure, of course, he won't try to kill you or do any sort of damage to your own lives afterwards.
Maybe not that I got much of a life back home to ruin, but I appreciate that.
There's always the future. You should guard it.
Yeah, you're right. I kind of realized right as I said it that, like, yeah, we live people like us live a long fucking time, and I guess some people are going to hold grudges.
The multiverse is filled with those sort of individuals.
I'm not really listen, Cassandra's like, listen, it's a little hypocritical of me of saying, because I am currently holding a grudge against a man who, well, listen, he kind of killed our fucking parents, but I guess I don't see the reason to hold a grudge for most people, unless, like, they also, like, do something like that to you, because, like, see, the multiverse is infinite. Would he really hold a grudge over just, like, a lost position?
To be fair, it's a pretty big position. To be fair, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much he. Actually, I'm not sure why he even cares that much. He seemed personality-wise barely just cared about pranking people.
Listen, I will speak with the collector. I feel like you should at the very least meet whoever the candidate is. If you agree to this endeavor, I think you would achieve great things here.
And yeah, like I said, I can't speak for my sisters, but I'm willing to do it in the hypothetical sense. But yeah, I would like to know who the
yeah, it would depend on the replacement, honestly.
I'll
So
speak
she may be an.
with
Oh.
my employer, and I will get back to you.
Yeah, Cassandra will say. Yeah, well, listen, you get us a meeting with them, and well, if we like them, then yeah, we can start talking to people. Well, like, I'll start talking to people because I'm the one in the family that's good at talking with people.
Wow, harsh, but valid.
Plenty of time for the rest of you to break out of your shells.
Listen, I would say, listen, I wasn't raised to be a liar. Now, I did lie anyways, but I'm turning over a new leaf.
As the cat will smile, and you see it sort of get encased in the same black sphere before it disappears, leaving behind some Diet Coke for the whole lot of you.
So now that she's gone, how do you all actually feel about that? Because like I said, like
Depends on the guy that's being replaced with, my opinion. The problem is, Kashim may be an asshole, but I'm not. But like, if the guy turns out to replace to be an even bigger asshole, like I personally can stomach dealing with Kashar.
Do we even need any more ties to the collector?
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't like. I'm gonna ask. Like, does like Kashar have to go? Because like I don't see any reason for Kashar to go.
You like him?
What? Like, I don't know. He hasn't done anything weird to me. Like, I literally would not have known the unicorn was sentient if you guys hadn't told me. He hasn't done anything weird to me.
I feel like he just got lucky with the food orders.
No, I think it's because I'm not trying to outsmart him.
I mean, I just ordered this. We just ordered both 2 salads each, and they were both murderers. And apparently, he fed me human meat. I said pig meat.
I mean, like, listen. That's what Ed thinks, but like, does Ed know that? Like, I'm gonna be honest with they. Yeah, I can understand like the killing of things, but like, they actually like. Because apparently when like Ed said no to the human cannibalism, like he changed it. So like
Who knows?
But listen, I can personally stomach Kashara if the replacement is not that good.
Plus no, I agree. Like Kashim seems to be an asshole, but if the person that the collector wants to replace him with is a monster, then yeah, I'm gonna tell him to fuck off. But otherwise, I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking after what's best for our home, and having 2 archmages who, technically, through Ed having maybe 4 archmages who would look pretty favorably on people from our home. That's pretty good.
God, I feel like a politician in Washington right now.
Oh my gosh, that's your worst nightmare.
Man, I would be footer. Fuck you. I want to be professional, not a politician. I want to be a backstabbing rat.
Like I said, apparently, like he has to volunteer. Like listening, if this Kushina has to like step down voluntarily. So like, I imagine like he's gonna be like offered like something like fun or interesting or something that's like worth it to him. Because it does sound like at the end of the day, he can just like sandbag any attempt to get rid of him by just saying no. I mean, honestly, He doesn't really seem like the type of guy that you can force to do something he doesn't want to do.
No, I'm pretty sure he's here to fuck with people. I'm pretty sure that's his entire like goal to be here.
Yeah, and I don't know. Maybe the collector will offer him a chance to fuck with more people on a wider scale.
Yeah, Blackwall seems to be able to do it fine.
I think part of it is also fucking with like nerds who want to learn magic. I think that's part of the appeal. I think it's like fucking with
like again, that's the important part. Like Pearl might not think it's difficult. I'm gonna be honest. I think getting 5 votes to replace a guy that apparently everyone fucking hates is gonna be way easier than convincing that guy to like, I don't know, just pack up and go home.
Yeah, I'm doing.
I would say that the difficulty is gonna be to get the 5 votes vote for the person replacing him.
Yeah,
like, you can just
cheap.
abdicate, and the people can be like, oh, "We're not gonna vote for your person." That's difficult.
Yeah, that's kind of like Cassandra kind of going in the assumption. Well, if we tell like actually like we can't get the 5 votes, then he's just not gonna step down then.
The way the process was described to you, has to first abdicate, and then when the position is open, the new person gets brought up.
Yes, I know that's the process, but Cassandra's reading it like, well, why would they start the process if we don't already have the votes for the guy they want?
I assume in my head, from what the cat implied, we first meet the guy, then decide whether we want to take up the prospect, and then before the cat goes to Kashim, we talk to the guy. Yeah, it's like The politicking happens before the actual vote. We are congressmen right now. We are senators. In the back room.
Wouldn't we be the lobbyists?
We are the lobbyists, yes.
Not a lobbyist, yes. Trying to bribe the senators right now. Trying to bribe the committee.
Listen, just if we meet the person and we like them, just listen. I'm pretty sure. Listen, I think I can convince people.
Listen, we'll see how the person is. Listen, we'll see if you even take up the collector on the offer. Again, I don't want to put up a monster as a archmage.
I don't think the collector's going to offer someone monstrous. She's going to offer someone that we want to back, right?
I would have to assume Pearl's going to go back to her boss and tell her, hey, it's those three. And I assume she'd have to go I assume she has like a list of people she'd find acceptable. Because like, she's not going to tell us to like appoint somebody we would find completely objectionable. Because like, we just wouldn't do that.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah, just... So,
you guys can decide. I can barely keep up at this place. I just wanted to learn magic to help out our friends. This is...
Listen, man, I'm just kind of winging it. And in my opinion, like, yeah, having another Archmage that likes us, that likes the Dog Tower, that's
helping our world, I think. Yeah,
pretty good.
And I feel like Pearl's gonna try again, maybe in the future, to like replace Kushima as the most closest employee about the collector.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that, but like,
he's the most vulnerable one.
Like, our options are either like help her or like tell Kushin this is happening. Because like, if we just say no and walk away, she'll just do it. I imagine just try it again.
I assume we are, of course, nicely located because we already have potentially 3 votes. But so yeah, I think Cass, I think you might be onto something here. Listen, you might listen. You said maybe you were suited to be a politician.
Maybe I am.
There's some strategic maneuvering right there.
How the fuck did I become the guy in charge?
Don't ask me. I have no idea.
Fate has its mysterious ways. The leaders are not the ones who want to be leaders. They are chosen. 3 years are chosen. I think that's how it goes. Yeah.
Anyways, Pearl kind of said she was going to help me eat this, and then she didn't. So do you guys want any?
I mean, the food tastes good, yeah. She kind of stuff to bake. Doesn't it taste good?
Yeah, no. Not pork. Definitely not pork.
Listen, the cat can cook. I'll give him that.
Cassandra will say, unless Gareth is around the corner to tell me that this is something sentient, I can pretend it isn't. I am blissfully ignorant.
Maybe this is how a divine cow tastes like. Who knows?
I mean, this is everybody would say. I mean, meat is meat. I mean, the only thing about the salad that's freaking me out is always like seeing it butchered in front of me, but eating animals is just no different.
God forbid you taste a bit of human.
What is with you and making us eat people, Rat?
Well,
I have so many questions about you as a person.
Listen, if you want to be specific, there's actually pretty bad medical drawbacks to eating human flesh
Yeah, you
as
get
a
neurological
human.
damage, don't you? Or like,
Humans aren't really meant to do cannibalism.
Listen, as it sounds like you are not cooking it properly. Fine.
You do a fun fact: eating human like flesh is one of the surefire ways to like catch a Priorgon, which will eat your fucking brain.
Yeah.
oh, so that's how RFK Jr. did it.
And no, he just got an actual brainworm, unironically, actual fucking brainworm, like the meme.
That's just because he ate
Well,
some raw meat.
luckily his brainworm died. I guess from like lack of food or some shit.
Listen, there was not much there in that anyway.
This bitch empty.
Well, yeah, listen. You can listen. Also, it doesn't count if it's across species. Multiple human variants.
I can't believe Captain Semantics is right here.
Oh, he's ready with the legal defense, Your Honor.
I feel like why do I feel like the type of person who'd argue? Well, it's a human from another dimension, so technically it's a different deal, and so it's not cannibalism. Why do I feel like that's the same person who go like, I'm not a pedophile? They were 15.
Grant, when the fuck do we see Saul Goodman? Is he here with Shane just to defend him at the front of the fucking other archmages?
Listen, because at 15, it's not pedophilia. It's minor corruption, right? Legally speaking.
What the fuck?
So in fact, as I do have all the arguments. I've heard many. I have heard all the arguments.
Well, technically, there's three different. Like pedophilia is just one kind of like a predation on minors, depending on
I
like age.
spaced out for a second and then I came back to this conversation and I don't know
Oh,
how we got
Jill,
here.
you should space out more. The conversation's not going to get better.
God. But yeah, so I suppose if you are willing to entertain Pearl, you would get to meet this sort of individual that the collector will want. But before that, you will now, because of the deal, currently at least for the next few days, Pearl will in fact give you actual like normal regular meals of literally whatever you want.
And then I'm sorry, Cassandra is still going to Kashar.
You know what? So this is why Kishar is not like stumped, you know, because a lot of people are smuggling their own food. They're still like loyalists and people who just don't know how to do it. But yeah, listen, Kishar appreciates Cassandra. He is, in fact, he is an artist. Every meal is distinct from the last. If it's not in the content of what you eat, it's in the shape it's presented to you. And he does have a penchant for puns.
Listen, despite being told don't do this, like I think Cassandra would eventually like ask him a bit like I think she'd do joking at first, like yeah, living the dream, ain't you? But like she would actually like engage him a bit on like what it is that makes him tick. Why does he do these things?
So yes, Kishar has always liked to. Kishar just never knew how much out there is.
I mean, yeah, imagine there's the whole multiverse out there. Theoretically, well, I mean, literally infinite, but like, you know, we can actually get to all of it.
Kishar will be across every kalpa. He will cook everything.
Kalpa, that's a new word. Like I've heard universes, I've heard timelines, I've heard dimensions. What does that exactly mean?
You are not familiar. It is a different word, I suppose. The word you would use is timeline, or long stretch of time. Long stretch of time.
When you say these, are these like concurrently happening, or are these like just like following each other one after another?
Both. Both, and sometimes none.
Okay.
Kishar has seen the end and the beginning, and a bit of the middle. Just a small bit.
Beginning and the end. What is? Just imagine what the middle looks like, but like, well, I can imagine what the beginning probably looks like. But what do you mean by the end?
Spectacle of colors. A rainbow of 1,000 hues. Ending into darkness. Before dawn sets again.
Is it normal to remember these things?
Kishar has seen it. Kishar's friends remind him.
Huh. So like, how does this process work? What decides when like a culpa needs to like end and start again?
You should ponder that question for a bit, and say after a few seconds. I believe it is always a matter of debate. But where Kishar comes, debates are deadly.
Okay.
With
So
the
like,
wrong phrase, you can erase yourself from existence. Slip out the cup. Or fall downwards into the next one.
that time does seem to be a pretty fragile thing. Have you slipped through?
He'll slowly nod. Or I haven't. Or have I? Kishar does not know. But Kishar knows. This body is flesh. And as he points to his head, but memory is eternal. Is not constrained by the flesh. Kishar remembers even if the flesh does not.
I think I follow. So these culpas, they exist simultaneously but also occasionally follow each other. And you can theoretically fall into another one. Did you like fall into another version of yourself with your memories?
Hard to say. Kishar was looking at the rainbow.
I understand that. Does that mean? I suppose it's a question to ponder. Are you still you, or are you just a different version of yourself that just happens to be similar?
You like, again, think for a moment. You'll say, that there's a question should ask, but not of me.
Cassandra she'll just give a shrug and she'll say, I mean, I could travel to the multiverse, you know, maybe I'll visit your home one day, see what it's like.
Yes, yes. It is a wonderful place, depending on where you go and land. Maybe.
Any recommendation?
I always liked the sea.
Maybe a nice change of place. I lived pretty far from the sea, back home.
Yashar loves the sea. Calm and rhythmic, swaying back and forth. Floats the bodies too. Yashar loves to see the bodies float.
So I do have one question to ask. Does this is more just like a thing I need to know for my own safety, I suppose. Because this isn't a judgment thing or anything, but I just need to know for my own safety. Does your home also have your same obsession with killing?
Depends. Not everyone. A lot of people, yes.
Why do you have that? Why do you have that? It seems like a kind of a single-minded obsession with, I would say, death, but you seem to have more of an obsession with the actual killing part of death.
It's the greatest gift you can give to any living being. Gift of death.
And why is that? Because I come from a world where most people tend to want to delay death as long as possible.
Fools, for they do not know the beauty that is, the beauty that follows.
And what follows?
Yashar does not know. But Yashar knows that it is wonderful. And Yashar will strive to bring as many people to it before Yashar himself departs.
I mean, you talk about seeing the beginning and the end of these kalpas. Then you theoretically, it sounds at least like you've been to 2 of them. Although, I mean, you're not sure about that, I guess.
Kalpas
Will
do
you
not
actually
end. Or they do, but they don't. But death, those who die do just end. They're dead. They can enjoy the bliss that follows.
Someone who has self-described as seeing the beginning and the end, will you get to see that? Or do you
Yes.
you just guide somebody to a thing you can't have.
Kishar will eventually also be gifted with that. It is the one place that nobody knows. Nobody knows what happens after. Which is why everyone is afraid.
Well, I have to hope whatever comes after is nice. Lost some people I care. I've lost some people I cared about.
You can know they are happy. At peace.
Hey, Cassandra actually smiled. She'll say, "That actually is, yeah, that actually is pretty helpful to think about." Well, thanks for answering my questions, Kashad. It's a lot to think about. I'm not sure if I understand everything, but it's a lot to think about. And so I come to pick your brain another time.
He'll smile and nod at you. Give you a friendly wave and a smile as you.
Yeah, listen. Yeah, listen. That is a lot for Cassandra to think about, and she will think about it genuinely. Certainly an interesting philosophy, not a philosophy that she's familiar with.
Listen, yeah, as promised, Ed would deliver the school, not the school, but the curriculum you're gonna follow. As it doesn't go into detail, but it sort of gives you an sort of 3-year plan. The subjects, how much you'll be studying them, and all of that. As you will begin, after sort of, you'll also provide kind of like book names that you have to go to the library to search, and just kind of like freshen up your memory on the sort of basics of energy flow and everything else by the end of the week. And after that, he'll like jump straight into like practice. But yeah, I'm not sure if there's any conversations that you would like to have before a Pearl is gonna come back with the candidate number 1.
Listen, there's something Cassandra would like to do, but I don't know if the others want to take the other things first.
No, by all means, go ahead.
There's nothing specific that I have.
Yeah, Cassandra's gonna go talk. Cassandra's gonna see if she can find Hestia.
Yeah, I mean you can locate her. She would still be around.
Yeah, as listen, Cassandra when she finds her, will say, "Hey, just wanted to hey Hestia."
Look at her. She'll look at you as you calling her by another name.
No shit. What's her actual name?
Asta. There is no
Asta.
E or E. There's no I or E.
Listen, unfortunately, I'm pretty boozed up during these games, so if the names do, in fact, if they're similar enough to another name I know, they will meld together. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, no. She'll kind of like greet you politely.
I just wanted to see how you were doing now that you're also an acolyte now.
I am doing fine. doing research on my next quarry.
What's that?
The spread of religions, and I am currently researching the way cultures grow in a certain type of medieval society classified by the numbers 26 AB.
Okay, well, I don't really know anything to help you there, but my sister Emily's kind of like a history nerd, so you might be able to ask her a bit. Like, I guess it depends on like how like. I mean, I guess it depends on like what kind of world it is.
Why are you being so friendly? What do you want from me?
I mean, yeah, it's like Cassandra will just say. I like to get to know people. I like to make friends.
I will probably forget about you in the near future.
Yeah, maybe you will, maybe you won't, but I won't forget.
I do find friends distracting. So unless there's a more poignant reason, I will be taking my reading.
I mean, if you view distraction as a only bad thing, I guess.
They always are. Does that make her way?
Yeah, at that point, yeah, Cassandra will admit defeat on that. On that, like, yeah, well.
Fortunately, she is kind of goal oriented. Has to go and learn how like religions spread, so we can like kill all these fucking. I want to kill all of AO's fucking like timelines, Hasta.
I hate him. I fucking hate him.
Listen, if only I knew that was Haster was doing. Like, I also support that goal.
The problem is even Hasta doesn't know why she's doing it. She's like, this is the orders. I have to learn.
This is operation security on like the 20th level.
They also redact the redacted.
Can't believe Hasta receives a fucking SP Foundation document, bunch of black bars, and they have to interpret that. What does this mean?
But yeah, no. Not sure there's anything else.
I mean, Hannah would like to meet new people, but she's also very scared that they're gonna be
Listen, you can give me a speech roll.
scary. I can try.
Where would you like to meet? Would you like to? Because there's a couple of actual like social places. There are a couple of hangout spots.
Yeah, I think she'd kind of lose her mind just doing like magic and studying all the time.
I assume in the library.
Yeah, I feel like she'd spend some time in there at least.
Can reroll.
You should always gamble.
Wonderful.
Apparently, I should.
Unless you should always gamble, unless you're right, in which case you should never fucking gamble.
Let me find.
Let me tell you, while Grunt's looking up a picture, let me tell you about the fucking impossible bad fucking luck Red had in the fucking superhero game. Holy shit.
What happened?
She failed, I think, all but one roll she made. Like, holy shit.
Every reroll made it the roll worse.
Actually, like, I think Red's ancestor was a fucking, like, German soldier, like, fucking doing war crimes in Northern Italy or some shit. I don't know, man.
Is Red the one cursing our Elder Scrolls game then?
Well, that is also like phenomenal. Like the amount of ones and twos that have been rolled. It's like
Red
We all
does
suck.
have like Red does just have like preternaturally bad luck. Even when she rolls, like even when she succeeds, like I noticed this in the first Urban Shadows game, like she'll succeed with like an 8 when she has like a +4. It was very funny. Like Red had this whole thing about like a secret, like keeping like her powers like low key and hidden, and then proceeded to fail every roll and fucking get caught immediately.
No, the dice said no secrets.
no secrets
It-
indeed.
It does lead to one of those funny things with like, damn, with your cooler roll the way it is, how did you hide your powers this far?
Listen, man, sometimes you just get unlucky in life. What the fuck?
Sometimes you make the incorrect decision to stay home when the scene focuses on you.
I asked you, what are you doing? I'm browsing this. I'm surfing the channels. Wow.
She was
Wow.
literally, now admittedly, Red's character was literally doom scrolling.
As listen, Hannah, you struck up a couple of conversations, and well, I'll say this, especially at the library. There's like one guy who seems sort of particularly friendly, and also seemed to be quite interested. And like the same stuff. God, I was gonna say not same stuff, but like it has the same sort of like research-oriented mindset.
You sound very confused.
I am, because I don't
It
know.
was a,
how
it
to
was a
des-
similar spirit.
Yes,
similar mind.
similar, like yes, it's a kindred spirit. That's what I'm looking for. This man is a kindred spirit to you, as you also will find fascinating. Like he's been here for a bit longer than you, as listen, I'll post him right now. Goes by the name of Myron, and listen, he's just like very friendly individual, sort of middle-aged man. He's very polite, very like orderly,
What the
and
fuck is this?
what's the point?
What's with the orcs in the fucking background, bro?
Those are not. Listen. There's no orcs in the background.
You're shitting me, right? Like,
Grant,
bitch.
this is like on Spectre at the fucking paramilitary unit tag on.
Nah.
Can you
Oh my god.
They're revealing the pit.
Nah. It's fine. Listen. There's
I
no
was
shadows.
wondering, why are these two fucks laughing so much? Oh,
Just because he has long hair, guys, you can't make fun of him like this.
No, that's fine. Yeah, kindred spirits.
Kindred Spirit.
So like,
Adolf Hitler.
Now listen. Don't be hate, Mac. This guy is just here, to, like literally, just study magic.
he's nice. Why are you
You're
making
right,
fun
Mac.
of him?
Mac, close that fucking Wikipedia, close that fucking Tolkien fucking Pedia page.
I'll close to gateway.
Do you actually have it open?
Yes.
As I'll say you know
I can't wait for Hannah to fucking cameo in the Lord of the Rings game.
Yeah, it's just Hannah. It's not even.
he'll say so. Been a few days. Have you managed to familiarize yourself with the library here?
I feel like that's a big ask in a couple of days, but kind of.
Well, at the very least, with this like bookshelf here, you've been in the sort of lower levels. It does get a bit more confusing, I think. The organization, not the best the higher up you go. But still somewhat makes sense down here.
Yeah, I've been able to find most of what I need. Is it like, what do you mean it's badly organized?
I think the Magisters start to get very prideful about the books they publish. So then they conflict with the librarians who are trying to organize things. So it's a bit of a mess. And a lot of the books that get published by the Magisters tend to be in the higher levels. The ones down here are a bit more heavily curated by the staff faculty.
I need to look away. Um, okay, what, they just get upset from where their books are being placed?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a it is a bit sad to see that. You think that such a place of wisdom and learning would, well, people wouldn't have such big egos, but alas, pride seems to be truly a corrupting influence.
Yeah, I feel like the more power somebody has, they kind of just,
Yes,
the ego goes right with it.
it is.
At least from my experience.
It is true. Power does have a certain allure that people have a hard time to resist. Which is why my belief is that we should strive to be better, and instead of, well, they say lead by example. I would say you should build by example.
Build? Like what? Start your own?
I don't believe in the strength of individuals. I believe in the strength of, well, organizations, institutions, groups of people. I think people who collaborate together are much more efficient than individuals striving to do everything alone.
Right, no, I agree. I always try and get my friends to let me help them, but, sometimes they're the kind of people that are like, no, I have to do everything. And it's exhausting sometimes. It's exhausting for them.
Well, sometimes it's a matter of pride. Sometimes they are just very well intentioned. It's just, well, they think they're shouldering the weight, but just wearing themselves down, not trusting their fellow peers.
That's what I've been saying. Okay, see, you get it.
So, smile and nod.
And, I guess I can't really judge people for coming here and wanting more power. Because, I guess that's why we're all here. But I do hope that I can do, like, something good with it.
When I discovered this place, I was excited initially. Now I'm, well, cautiously optimistic, I suppose. And it was a bit too good to be true, a place of study where it's dedicated to the accumulating knowledge across the multiverse. Doesn't have any, well, ambitions beyond that. But unfortunately, an institution is made by the people inside. People can be, well, people change. I don't think.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of politics going on internally.
Unfortunately, I don't think we can dodge the politics. We can survive it. I don't think we can dodge
I've thought of every way to try and avoid it, but no.
You avoid it, somebody else won't, and who knows what they'll do.
Yeah, that is always how it seems to be, huh?
Sometimes we have to shoulder the weight of responsibility ourselves. Even if we may be imperfect and we may make mistakes. There's depending on how much you trust other people, could be a good thing or a bad thing.
I don't know. A lot of people here haven't done exactly the best at convincing me to trust them.
How so?
I don't know. I want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but as my sisters say, it just seems like the universe is full of assholes.
It is, I feel, when I look at the world, misery begets misery. You know, assholes turn other people into assholes and it propagates. Well, you shouldn't let them push you around. Be careful not to end up being the asshole in the room.
I try my best.
Me personally, I think you're very nice and polite. It's a refreshing attitude, I'll be honest. Most people here aren't as friendly and open. Which again, sort of goes against what I expected of a research institute. But then again, I am
Really?
quite young.
What have you run into?
Girls with short tempers, acolytes, schemes, initiates. I did see at one point there were 2 initiates trying to kill each other. It was the library is in fact a safe haven for me. Sometimes I feel.
Yeah, I never thought I would be saying it, but I kind of agree. Would you say that you're quite young? I mean, I don't want to like assume anything, but you don't look. I don't want to be rude when I say this. You don't look very young to me.
I suppose it is
How?
I'm only I am turning 111th this year.
111. Wow.
But in the grand scheme of things, the rest of my peers, I am one amongst the juniors, I suppose. Still learning, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I found out that I'm going to be living for a very long time, so
I think you should make the best out of it, and it does seem that, well, with age, we are changed. Sometimes not for the best, you know.
I guess so. I would say I wouldn't know, but I've seen how people change over time, I guess, a bit more drastically than most.
I feel like sometimes bad experiences affect us much more and tend to stay with us longer than the good ones.
Yeah, it's a shame.
But I do believe knowing about it, understanding ourselves, is the first step in stemming the tide. Knowledge, I think, is power, even if most people don't seem to view it like that. And I think understanding yourself is part of that knowledge pool.
At least I can wrap my mind around myself. The rest of it, working on that.
Surprised. Understanding yourself is, in fact, some of the hardest thing you can do.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm an expert at it, but I feel like that's more feasible. Multiverse stuff.
Suppose it can get overwhelming. I knew I was completely blown away when I got here 6 months ago.
How long are you planning on staying?
I don't have a time limit until I can just say find my calling. I'm not sure about you, but
I mean,
I am still a bit undecided. What I want to do with my life. So, a bit in a journey of self-discovery right now.
That's understandable. I would be right along with you, but crises sometimes, like you said, force you to act, make the decisions.
They do, but I think in moments of pressure, true value of individuals is shown.
Yeah, I guess so.
How about you? Are you hoping to get out of here?
Oh, there's some weird stuff going on back home, so my sisters and I are trying to learn what we can as quick as we can to go back and help. So practical magic, we've got like a 3-year plan so far.
Well, if there's anything I can help, I have some knowledge. I tend to specialize in craftsmanship, metallurgy, woodworking, architecture. Although I do dabble in a bit of singing here and there, some of the more artistic endeavors.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about dealing with fish people that have psychic tridents connected to them, would you?
Not off the top of my head, but I can
It's worth a shot.
look into it if you want.
Oh, no, I'm not going to ask you to do that. That's like our issue to deal with.
Oh, no, I'm more than glad to help. I don't have a particular urgent timetable in mind. It'll be my pleasure, in fact.
I'd appreciate it.
Smile and nod. You'll head off to some research. Fish people with tridents. On that
What
note,
have I done?
we'll be ending the session.